my son saying, whose son is she going to delete? Hey, go and call now. Call the child here. Call the child. Let her look into my eyes and tell me what she told my son, because she's older than my son. Hello, my lovely people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jen. This is the first time you're seeing me. Thank you so much by seeing me, for seeing me after almost 2 years. January will make me 2 years. Don't worry, you are not late. We are still here struggling. Thank you for coming to make a difference in my channel. God bless you. When you finish watching, consider subscribing. And if you are my return subscriber, cheers. Thank you so much. God bless you from my heart. I'm here today. My parents, all of us parents, we can sit down here, chat, drink, and just discuss of whatever is happening and discuss it. We learn from each other. I learn from you, you learn from me. If you have any different opinion from what I am going to say here, please put it in my comment section, because we all parents, we are all here to learn. We all raising children, we are all here to learn. So because of what is happening in Nigeria now, about all over the world, children being abused all over in the school, I don't understand. Children being sent to school, and the so-called adults trying to put them in cult, trying to drag them into something that they don't want to be into, and when they refuse to get into those things, they try to hurt them. So this Sylvester thing that happened in Nigeria really, really broke my heart. That's one of the reasons that I am doing this. One thing like that, something like that happened about Don Davis. Don Davis' mother happened to be one of them that put her foot down and said, drag it off the son's mouth to speak out. You're not going back to that school again. Just tell me what is happening. And the boy finally spoke. So this video is to let the parents know, to be their children's friends. Open up that window of conversation and talk to your children. You know, when I was growing up, my father used to be so strict. We were not able to go and tell him what was happening to us. We would go and tell my mom. We would go and talk to my mom. My mom maybe would try to go and talk to him. And if no matter what you do, my father is very strict. And as strict as he was, he swore that no man that we marry would do anything stupid with us. That he is the only one, that he has a reason for beating us. He has a reason for everything. He has a reason for spanking us, because he's trying to raise his children not to go astray. That if they marry and their husband touch them, that the husband will have to come and tell him what he is doing that will make him want to hit his daughters. He is not going to accept it. So please, this video is to let parents know to please make your children your friends. Be open so your children can be free to talk to you, no matter what, no matter how hard that thing is. Let them come and talk to you, and not when they talk to you, you said you don't respect adult. Oh, you this, or they come Chineke now. I don't understand. When I was growing up, we dare not go to my father where my father is sitting. Just go there and sit. You know, we no fit. We no fit. I didn't like it. So when I finally married and had my own children, I wanted my children to be free as a bird, be free with their father, be free with us. Tell us anything that is happening. Let me tell you, my parents, especially women, let me tell you, people will always say that we are crazy anyway. For my children, I will go nuts. I will lose my head. If we touch my children, we're going to the highest level. So this bullying in school by all these young people, bullying the small ones that they think they can bully, that is not acceptable in my book. So when my children were growing up, my second son went to school, and they were in a bus, one of the big boys try to harass that one. I say, my son, because we made it so open for them to talk, and they will always tell them, if you tell that we will do this to you, we will even do this to your family, do this to your mother, do this, they will come. They will still come because of the relationship we have in the house. They will still come and they will open up. And they said, if we tell you that they're going to do this to you or do that to you. So my question to my children is, if the person is in jail, will they stay in jail to come and harass you? Tell your mother, I'm equal to the tax. Let the person that will come and do anything stupid, let them come. So one day my son came and said, Mommy, so person pushed me or did whatever in school. And every day when they come back, I will ask, did anything happen to you? Is anybody harassing you? And you will see all the signs. They won't want to go to school. They will not like to go to school. So my children never went through that. Every time you talk about them wanting to go to school, they are angry. So they need, because I will sit them down every day, say, is anybody bothering you? Is anybody doing this? So one day my son told me that and that. It happened in the bus where he was going to school. My dear, my sister, I didn't change with my hair and everything. Early in the morning when he was going to catch a bus, I put my pajamas, I did not take it off. I would not cover my hair. I just ran inside the bus. My son was like, oh my God, Mommy. Oh my God, Mommy. You know, they get embarrassed when they think their mother or their father is. But I do anything for my children. Anything. I don't care. I don't care who's going to say I'm crazy. For my children, yes, I am. Touch my children and find out if I'm crazy or not. Just touch them. If you want to know if any mother is crazy, just touch their children. You will find out the result. That's how Don Davis' mother went crazy, went nuts. Still going crazy now because they tried. If that woman didn't put her foot down, they would have dealt with the son or even deleted the son the same way they did Sylvester. So as soon as I went inside the bus, I pulled the bus driver. I said, excuse me, sir, let me just talk to this boy for a minute. So he was standing, I guess he was praying, oh, thank God, somebody finally came for my rescue, because the bus drivers, they are not safe either from all these ants they call children going to school. So I said, okay, I called my son name. I said, who among them is the one bothering you? My son didn't want to say anything. I said, okay, just say that, it's okay, I got this. Okay, who among you was bothering my son? Who among you pushed my son yesterday? Who among you said this or said that? I said, let me tell you something, the next time he comes back, and tell me that any of you guys, all you ants, all this idiots looking at me right here, then I will tell you that your mother is sending you to school to go and learn. Then I will deal with you, so you can go and call your mother or you go and call your father. I will deal with you myself. See how I came inside this bus? That's how I'm going to come inside this bus, drag you outside and deal with you. Just carry you and go to the police myself. So my son is out of your league, okay? Do not try. I don't care how old you think you are. Because if you are old or if you are older than them, why are you still in the same bus or in the same elementary school bus? Where are you going? You're supposed to have passed the stage by now. So my dear, that day now when I finished, I turned around to the bus driver. I said, I beg, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Please, do you have any seat in the front where my son will sit? He said, yes, this seat is open. I said, okay, thank you very much. My son, this is your chair from today on. And if any of them come from there to bother you, call me. I'm here. They never bothered my son again. My son said they teased him all through. They keep saying your mother is crazy. Yes, I am. I am. For my children, I am. I don't care what you call me. But if you try to go where my children are, the whole place is going to lose. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep yourself open so your children will talk to you. Ask them questions. Even if they are in school. If you're going to put your children in a dormitory school for any reason, always pay visit to that school. Pay visit to the school. Bring the child out. Ask the child, is there anything happening here that I need to know? If you are being abused, I will take you out. I don't want you to suffer here. Please. Don't put them in school just to pay money, thinking that they are okay. This child was not even able to open his mouth and say anything because he was scared. because probably they will tell him one thing or the other that made him. Please, my parents, this is tragedy that could be prevented. It could have been prevented if the child was able to open up on time. Maybe there wouldn't be another time, the time that they will come and do what they did to this child, which I know that the God that I worship will punish both the parents, every one of them, the parents of those children. The parents of those children that did that to that child, they will get punished by God Almighty. The parents that went to school and took up off their children, that means they know what their children did, and they took that child off. They will suffer for the rest of their life. No matter where you put them, no matter what school that they go to, they will never amount to anything in life. No matter what you do. And the same thing that they did to these little children, thinking that nobody saw them, or thinking that because their mother has or their father has money, they can take them out. Somebody else bigger than them will do it to them. The same way this father and mother is crying because of these children, their own father and their own mother will cry because of them. So don't think it's better to bring those children out and let them come and deal with the problem that they caused. Let them come and deal with it. Then if they make it, fine. If they don't make it, oh well, so be it. Because there's no way this should be going on and nobody. So my people, the reason why I'm making this video, I've already made a video about Sylvester, is to open up the conversation with our children. Talk to your children. Ask them questions. Is anybody bothering you? Even if I have to change school for you, I will change school for you. I love you, my son. I love you. If anything happened to you, I will not be here. I will lose my mind. So please, if anybody is doing anything to you, anything you want, I will do it for you. Please tell me. Is anybody, I don't care who that person is. Stand up for them. Is it a teacher that is molesting you or doing anything to you? Stand up. I don't care. This is not a video for only Africans. This is a video for all parents to please talk to their children. Open the conversation room to talk to your children. Teach them wrong from right. Teach them that nobody is allowed to touch them in any way. I don't care who that person is. And if they happen to be touched or do anything to them, and tell them, do not tell your parents, or we're going to do this to your parents. Agree, say, okay, I will not tell my parents. When you come home, the first thing you should do is tell me. Tell me, let me see. Somebody did that to one of my other son too. They said, you see, I will do this to you. I will, that's another of my son. And that one came and told me when he was in elementary school. And he told me, my dear, I went over to school, to the elementary school. I said, so person told my son, said, if not for so, he could delete my son. I said, whose son is she going to delete? Hey, go and call now. So they say, Madam, Miss Jane, they're going to investigate it. I say, investigate what? Call the child here. Call the child. Let her look into my eyes and tell me what she told my son, because she's older than my son. So they said they will investigate. So they did investigation. They did everything that they had to do. Then they called me back later and they said they called the girl, and the girl apologized to my son, and they asked my son, do you accept it? No children, that she said. And it never happened again. No matter how small that thing that happened in school is, go to school. You are paying for it. They do not have any right to stop you, whether it's a visiting day or no. No, if you're a parent, there shouldn't be any visiting day. Show up on the time that is not a visiting day. Show up there. If you see any peckham like maybe it is, if it sounds like it's not good, because it's not good, start yelling, start screaming. Do not leave your child's name or your child life is in danger. Do not leave that place. Don't waste 1 minute so that these things can stop, please. So that's why I came here, only to advise my people. I say, advise my parents. I say, please open that conversation room, talk to your children. No, not with anger, because since I had children, I found out that all kids come differently. Sometimes when you yell and scream, they will not hear it. Sometimes when you come, my father, when he finally came over here, he will sit them down and he will talk to them. They will listen. When you sit down, we find out that when you start yelling every time, they are not listening to you. But when you calm down and tell them, they will listen to you. Call the children, please. Call them. They are your precious jewel. They are the gift. You are supposed to protect them. Stop going that you cover them with the blood. You already covered them with the blood of Jesus before they leave the house. Stop. You guys are mixing up the priorities. So please, I don't want this video. It's already 15 minutes. So I don't want it to pass this minute. So my people, please open up the conversation. Talk to your children. Find out what is going on in their lives. And don't yell when they tell you what the problem is. Try and find out how it could be solved. And may God bless you guys for listening. I love you. Thank you from me to you.